Doctors, tax refunds are sitting at HMRC waiting for you to claim them if you fall into any of these categories. So you must have been in a training contract within the last 4 years, you're currently in one, or you're about to enter one. If you are and it's qualifying, then a lot of your exam fees and your training costs, you are going to be able to reclaim the tax on them. A qualifying training contract is going to be one that looks like this. So training is an intrinsic part of the duties of employment. All the other duties are being done as part of the training process, so your day-to-day work. There's a mandatory requirement to undertake training as part of the employment duties, and failure to complete the training and obtain a qualification will result in you not being able to move on to the next stage. So maybe if you're training in a certain specialty, you'll be unable to kind of move on to the consultant level within that specialty. So I did a refund claim for a surgeon the other week, and I think we're on 5 figures at the minute, so it's really important that you do get this. So what expenses are actually allowable? So these expenses must not have been repaid to you already by your employer, who I'm going to assume is the NHS. So training costs reclaimable because you're in one of them special training contracts. So that would be like exam fees, course fees, so actually learning how to do the exam, travel fees to the courses and the exams, because I know some of these really specialist exams are only in certain places, and lots of the time you'll have to stay overnight and whatnot. Then we have professional memberships, so you might have a BMA membership, and then you might have one for your speciality area as well, and specialist clothing and equipment, things like scrubs and stuff that you can't wear anywhere else, they're just purely for your job. Tax years that we can claim for, so it's not just the current tax year we will be looking at, we can go back up to 4 tax years. So maybe if you've had costs in the previous tax years, you haven't got around to claiming them yet, then no worries, you can still get them. So if your total expenses for the tax year are less than £2,500, you are going to be able to claim on a P87 form. If the total expenses are more than £2,500, which I know a lot of you it will be because these courses are very expensive, then you're going to need to file a self-assessment tax return to reclaim the expenses. Now, if you're going to use an accountant to do this because you haven't got time, totally understand that. Make sure they are doing it on a no refund, no fee basis. If they can't get your refund back, they shouldn't be charging you.